Well then, let's move on towards game 3 first half. That's a Ripper coming out from TuI 7. 7 has been rank 1 Ripper for such a long time here from CN server, so it's going to be really interesting to see how well a 4-man team on onto church we go. It's going to be 7 here as Angel of Death crossover Jack skin. With this skin, it's like a small mini buff here from the side of the Hunter, but for the survivors right now, they're going up against a Ripper, and the biggest question right now is, can they withhold the pressure? This is rank 1 Ripper in our minds here too, and Psycho here will be the first chase. Psycho not having any items there to use, but Ripper as well, fast battle breaking, trumpet attention alongside with Panic. With all this in mind, these are thick walls as well in church to be playing around in, so can we get the first hit? Oh no, we didn't. That's very unfortunate on the side of 7 because Psycho didn't even bother wanting to dodge that too, so that was a pure mistake from the side of our Hunter. And now Red, Psycho here once again on the run. That first Foggy Blade miss is going to be detrimental on the side of Ripper. We're going to try play Pala Mind Games here as we're waiting for our... Woohoo! That landed at least. Okay, that landed. That's no problem at all. We're currently foggy. There's fog in between. There's fog being laid down. We can definitely catch up towards the Psycho here really fast. If we want to, we can also open with Blink here too, just because our Foggy Blade is going to be ready in the next 6 seconds. Okay then, Psychologist here has to be very careful. We can definitely survive for at least 10 more seconds because of our stress indicator right now, but it seems like that's going to be Foggy Blade. Oh, that's a nice dodge there from the side of Psycho. However, even with all that in mind, it's going to be Mind Game, charging a hit, and that's a hit down. That's the 7 we were looking for. No impulsive on the side of the Hunter too, and yes, it's a 90-second down, but we cannot forget that this is a tourney setting with a 4-man team, and if they want to, they can 100% sell. There is a chance for a double down. No, now is on her way in. Sorry, now is on her way in right now. That's going to be an airbag on the way in. Okay, that's no problem though. Trying to dodge here for as much as we can. But for the side of 7, how patient can we be? How patient can we be? That's going to be another airbag there being deployed. But we missed. We predicted that she would take that airbag instead. But now we're going to be able to get the rescue there as a Psychologist is able to tank the hit. But the airbag is still nearby, which is really unfortunate here too. Psycho, we're going to be able to get a really nice rebound kite here as it's a survivor without any Titan here coming in for the rescue too. But not only that, Fire Investigator got out scot-free. He got out scot-free. That should not be allowed. Especially on the side of the first Ripper. But Red here is still on her way out as a Psychologist. Let's see where we're going to go here. It's going to be Psychologist trying to root around the server for as long as we can. But 3 Cypher Machines have been done, yes, but the last 2 Cypher Machines has not been started just yet. Well, that's been started just around now. And Red, we're being very careful here with the Foggy Blade, but even with the Foggy Blade here all on mine, that's going to be a hit finally going down here right in between pallets if you want to pallet stun you. But with all that in mind, yes, the Cypher Machine is going to be finished pretty soon as well as the last 2 Cypher Machines here currently at 25% on average. But even with it being on 25% on average, look at that 3-man escape rate from AI Sensei, 35%. The rebound kite was way longer than I thought. It is way longer than we thought. But for YUY, that's going to be an elbow pad in. Okay, that's an elbow pad in. Now we're currently still waiting to see what else we can get from this. Can we get a double hit though? But even if we do get a double hit, I don't think it's going to matter much. That's going to be hit number 1. That's brilliantly done. But we should be able to get a rescue here. That's another hit on towards the Mercenary. Mercenary trying to body block here for as long as we can. Psycho tries to get it, but that's no problem at all because Mercenary, it's a River that we're going up against anyway, so the catch up here should be relatively fast. We do have Blink still here left to use, but it's currently 80% Cypher Machine. Foggy Blade is ready in under 5 seconds. Can we get this snipe? We need to get the snipe or else it'll be a really long day here for 7. We don't want a 4-man endgame here, especially for when you're playing first Ripper, but I guess this character is just not strong enough when it comes to map control. You don't really have such a great early time. However, the Cypher Machine will be primed here. We're going to be able to get normal hit down. The Cypher Machine will be popped. Okay, there's going to be Psychologist on her way out as well. There's a dungeon near the 4th corner here. Can we get in between the pallets? Has the walls been broken? No, the walls haven't been broken just yet. There's a Blink here left to use, but the question is, will 7 be willing to utilize that Blink at all? As we're going to be able to get the vault over. That's going to be nice mind games. But the Cypher Machine, but Exegate from the other side, it's going to be primed strength, doing around 80%, and that's a 4-man endgame, 3-man escape on the side of survivors against a first ripper. It just isn't enough. Last game was such a great game, but this game though, can we get a comeback here from the survivor side of TuI? We're going to be able to see confined space detention with warp here on the side of Nightwatch, alongside with okay, 9U. For the side of 9U here as a Nightwatch. TuI Game is possible up against a team comp like this, is it? It's a bit hard. I won't lie to you, right? Playing Nightwatch against a team comp like this, I don't think this is a great idea. I generally speaking don't think this is a great idea, but Valkyrie here will be caught off guard here a little bit as we're able to get a little bit of a movement debuff. However, yeah, airbag is still another issue here at hand. For the likes of Nightwatch here, right? Look, for early game, you can still Cypher Rush him if you're not first chase, but the moment that he gets close to you, and he has stacks, it might just be a little bit too dangerous as well. But for the side of our airbag man, I don't think Fire Investigator is going to be able to, I'm not able to, but like, I don't think he's going to be worried too much about it too. Airbag Man has TuI Turner here, but we're putting so much distance just with the airbags too. So with all that in mind, we do have Warp here as we warp straight towards the other side. We should be able to get a knee-jerk, well not knee-jerk, fast Tempest win there to get a normal hit on towards our Fire Investigator. But a man with just a TuI Turner getting a hit right around now after Warp has been used is pretty bad for the side of Hunter. That's good for Valkyrie. It's really, really, really bad for the Hunter. Yeah, it's good for the survivors, bad for the Hunter, but no, not winning that part of mind game, a little bit unfortunate. We do have slow wind here now, thankfully, so this should be more than enough to be able to get Valkyrie down. However, Cassie is nearby here, forward coming in for the rescue for the hero here in our minds. We're bringing a pipe as well to tell the Nightwatch to pipe down, because you're not in charge here unless I go down over my dead body, he says, as we're able to still pulling and maintain some extra distance. The flywheel, flywheel, can we pull the ball? No, we didn't pull the ball there. Oh, the flywheel is mistimed. So we're gonna get a stun here. 50% heal rate on the side of Valkyrie. We're gonna come in here once again for the stun here. That's gonna be a no balloon drop animation, and of course with that vault over here, Valkyrie still on the run. We've no items left here for our survivors to use. However, guess who's nearby? It's Aeroplanus, who has to leave right around now. Meanwhile, I mean, we've no flywheel left, so we have to be very careful of what we do here. Can we pull a ball? Can we pull a ball? We can definitely pull a ball if we want to, but there's a ball nearby to play around with too, so at least that's somewhat of a good news. Ooh, Cassie, we're playing very, very, very safe there, but we can't really pull a ball just yet. We're going to pull a ball around now. We're trying to go for the back stun. Ave Maria, Mamma Mia, hallelujah. Now you realized. And this might just go straight in towards the TuI Game then if that's the case. We don't have any items left on the side of Valkyrie here to use. We really, really, really don't. And for TuI, they need a 3-man escape here no matter what happens. We're going to be able to jet back in for the rescue here, but we need to stall for just a tiny bit more time. Forward is nearby as well, so we can pick up forward and force the rescue, but that's going to be a pullback. Okay, that's no problem at all. Okay, forward got up. That's going to be a normal hit, normal rescue. Okay, no items left here to use. We just need to get out of this area and go towards a better area here to contain. Forward needs to finish off his Cypher Machine as well, currently at 60%, preferably speaking, and the one that has to come into rescue later is the Acrobat. Cypher Machine at 65%. If we can just get towards one of the corners and just YOLO holo bolo, take our time, that's all really what is necessary. We're quite far away from everyone. Acrobat Cypher Machine is just about to be done here by the time we actually get the chair, since the chair is so far away, but it seems like Acro has other thoughts here, as we're on our way here a little bit earlier than we thought, which is also, you know what, fine. It's also because of the fact that, hey, look, you better be safe than sorry having a Nightwatch forcing you to rescue instead of just taking your time. This warp going over, I feel like because it's going to be a TuI Game, we just want to force them to rescue, but Acrobat's already nearby right now. We're going to be able to get a normal hit, normal rescue there. Okay, can we get a body block? It's going to be another question here on mine. That's going to be a beautiful body stun there on the side of Acrobat. We're able to pull back so much here. That's going to be speed boost number 1. Use Acrobat, force the window. Acrobat, window. Okay, no, never mind. That's fine as well. Acrobat, red ball, hold on towards red ball right here, but we got a hit down. Okay, not good at all, but last Cypher Machine here is currently being decoded by Cassie. Forward, you have slow decoding, but it's been buffed by 5%, so it's not too bad after all. The Cypher Machine's almost about to be done. Okay, for the side of, at least for for flying investigator. He has borrow time, and that's the final part. 4-man endgame. Can we get a 3-man escape? Unicorn, the acrobat. We've so many balls here left to use, and not only that, the warp has been used by 9U as well during that time too. So no matter how fast you actually get this acrobat down, the other gate has not been decoded just yet, but there's no warp for you to use, and I don't think the dashes are going to be enough here. Unicorn, you still do have an item here left to use. We're going to be able to jump over straight towards the other side as well. Small roll, small two-shade little roll, but we're going straight away, getting far away, from the chairs. And that will be a 3-man escape returned back by TuI. That is insane. Our first extra rounds, actually, for COA. And you see the smile there by YYTTKX on the bottom left. Let's congratulate and move on.